This story happened in 1941 on Kupreanof Island in Alaska. This quiet and peaceful place became the scene of an amazing event. One man who was searching for gold was walking along a small river when he noticed that there was something behind the trees. He was instantly overcome by fear when he saw a huge wolf. But at a closer look, he realized that the animal got caught in a trap. Daring to come closer, the man noticed that it was actually a female wolf, which was evident from her swollen nipples. The gold digger assumed that there must be a pack of baby wolves somewhere nearby waiting for their mother. The man didn't dare to free the mother wolf and decided to go find the pups first. Fortunately, the mother's footprints were still visible in the snow, so the man followed them. After a certain distance, there were a lot more footsteps, and he finally saw the wolf den in the bushes. He ran up to it, hoping that the pups were still alive, and they were. They were healthy and unharmed, but obviously very hungry. The gold digger quickly put them in a bag and took them to the place where their mother was trapped. When he was getting closer, the mother wolf began to howl, feeling the scent of her pups. The man released the pups and they rushed to their mother and began to eat eagerly. The situation was getting worse. The trap was tightening on the wolf's leg, cutting deeper into the flesh. The mother wolf didn't trust the man and growled every time he tried to get closer. The man remembered that he had seen a dead deer on his way, so he went back to get it, and a little later he began to feed the trapped animal, throwing pieces of meat for her to eat. It was getting dark, and the man decided to spend the night there. He cut down a few branches and built himself a shelter for the night. In the morning, the pups woke him up by sniffing him and licking his face and hands. The mother wolf was still hostile, so the man needed to find a way to earn her trust so that he could help her out of the trap. The man talked to her, gave her food, and played with her pups right in front of her. It was the end of the second day, and the man finally noticed that the wolf began to slightly wag her tail. At dawn of the third day, the man woke up from the sound of the pups sucking on their mother's milk. He came close and petted them. The mother wolf watched calmly, so the man softly put his hand on the trapped leg and pushed on the trap. The trap opened and the wolf quickly jumped up and began to limp. But instead of running off into the forest, she suddenly began to come closer to the man, her head lowered as if expressing her gratitude. The man realized that it was time to leave the wolf with her pups and went the other way. Having walked for several hundred meters, he could still see the rescued wolf family watching him. 4 years have passed since then. A lot has happened over the years, but life has brought the man back to Kupreanof Island. Here, the memories came over him, and the man decided to visit the place where it all happened. On his way, the man witnessed something even more unexpected. A wolf howl came from the top of the hill. The man could see that a dark silhouette was slowly approaching him. It was a wolf. A shiver ran through his body, but he realized that the animal looked familiar. It was the same wolf mother. She stopped about 10 meters away from him and wagged her tail, then turned around and howled loudly. The man was in for another surprise. A pack of wolves came out on top of the hill. Those must be her pups, the man thought. The wolf stayed for a little longer and went back to her pack. The man has never seen them again, but whenever he heard a wolf howl, he affectionately remembered his adventure. This incident remained in his heart forever. This story proves that friendship between man and a wild animal is possible after all.